You want to know something I'm a little ashamed to admit?
What?
Dude, I can't read cursive. Welcome to Off the Cut.
Dude, I haven't touched any wood in a long time.
And that's why it's covered in plastic.
Oh, man.
Some X-rated content there.
I don't care how long it is.
Thoroughly excited.
Great for the pocketbook, bad for the environment.
Oh, I'm number 3.
I like it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad we got the explicit out of the way early.
If I'm going to put money into this, it's going to be great. And I guarantee.
Don't forget to spend your Perkle bucks.
That was super easy.
Bond is actually stronger than the wood itself. Did you know that?
Get it?
Whoo! It's not quite, well, depending on when you listen to this, it might already have been Thanksgiving, but here in real time, episode 192, Tuesday, November 25th, 2025. It's not quite Thanksgiving yet, but you can be thankful that this podcast is still sponsored by KM Tools.
That's right. And you know what's actually way more important than Thanksgiving?
What's that?
Giving a portion of all the proceeds to the Cats Moses Woodworkers with Disabilities Fund?
That's a great guess, Eric, but I'll one-up you. It's the Black Friday sale that's currently going on at kmtools.com.
Yeah. 50% off?
50% off. They're calling it a Cyber Week sale. So technically I got the branding a little bit wrong, but you know, you got what I was going for, right?
Yeah,
baby. So kmtools.com, for all you people who don't know, is the premier place to buy woodworking tools online, because every single thing on kmtools.com is either made by Jonathan and his team, or it's stuff that they actually use in their own workshops, which means it's not just a bunch of cheap crap. It's by woodworkers for woodworkers, and if it's in their shop, it's in their shop. Whew. And like Eric said a second ago, a portion of every single sale goes to support the Cats Moses Woodworkers with Disabilities Fund that puts tools in the hands of people who need one. So you get to feel good while you spend and you save this Cyber Week.
Hell yeah.
And that's not it. Every single month, we also have a $50 gift card to give away to one lucky patron, which is very exciting.
How do I sign up?
Well, if you want to sign up, you go over to patreon.com/offthecutpodcast.
Oh.
You sign up to become a member, and then you are automatically entered into our monthly drawing.
Right on.
I get you halfway to that new mini bourbon blade they got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Jonathan's got the new... the mini bourbon blade. They've also got that toolless countersink. I saw they also have this like new bandsaw square thing that came out.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. You know who else might be doing a Black Friday promotion, though?
Our friend Bill Burkle at WTB Woodworking.
That's right. That's right.
He sure
exactly
is.
what I was thinking of.
Listen to this. 50% off all chill epoxy products.
Oh. That's some big money.
Yeah. No kid. Well, especially like you're building like an epoxy table or something like that. You're spending $500 to $1,000 on epoxy.
Yeah. If you're going to do a big casting, you better stock up.
Yeah. And if you're also getting into a project like that, listen to this. 50% off all slabs.
Again,
Nice.
Another big discount. You're going to make a dining room table. You're going to buy a $700, $800 slab. Boom. You just save $350, $400.
That's what I'm saying. No, I will tell you that the 50% off slabs and 10% off boards in store only.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, like, use logic, right? Like, nobody's buying a 14-foot slab and be like, yeah, just FedEx it to me and cut the price in half. Like, that's not happening. Right?
Use your head, people.
So he's running huge Black Friday sales, all kinds of stuff. Also, Bill has pulled in General Finishes, Melbourne Tool Company, Target Coatings, and KM Tools and Off the Cut Podcasts aren't the only ones doing a giveaway. He is also running another giveaway. This man he just keeps throwing money.
His whole promotion system is built around giveaways, and I love it.
And he told us that Off the Cut Podcast, our listeners, the top podcast that's bringing in traffic.
That's right.
For the giveaway.
Take that, shop sounds, you losers.
Get out of your shop sounds. So if you want to go to win a Jet wood lathe, variable speed, and $900 value, all you have to do is go to wtbwoodworking.com/giveaway. And it's looks like if my text is correct here, it's open until December 19th, 2025, the year of our Lord. And the winner will be pulled live on Instagram on December 20th.
Oh,
so
live on Instagram. So there's no funny business.
No funny business there. So make sure to go check them out at 390 Pike Road, Huntingdon Valley, PA, or at wtbwoodworking.com. And with that, Deric, I'll turn it over to you.
Absolutely. Yeah, we got a third sponsor here. We got Gorilla Glue. We love Gorilla Glue. Strong, durable. We don't want our projects falling apart on us, so we use Gorilla Glue to hold it strong, hold it firm. They have a lot of different products, and I brought to you a few products over the last few weeks since they've been sponsoring us. I'm going to present you with one more that I didn't think you may not know about. They make tape. Did you know that? They make clear tape, like your clear packaging tape.
I just bought some of this.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Strong, right?
It's fantastic. Been packing up orders all week with it.
I've used their double-sided tape, the thick, like the VHB stuff.
Yeah.
It's great.
Holds awesome. I had some power, like the power transformer thingies, like stuck to the back of my desk. I had to use a spatula and get in there and like really rip in order to get it to let go.
They say it bonds permanently. They're not kidding.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So holidays are right around the corner. You're going to want some of that clear packaging tape because the last thing you want is for your package to fall apart on the way to wherever you're sending it to. You don't want grandma's nice place settings to fall out of the box of a UPS because, they drop kick that thing everywhere. But they can do that all they want. And that Gorilla Tape, it's going to hold up. So
now, you know what they say about the Gorilla Tape?
What's that?
The bond to the box is actually stronger than the box itself.
Probably, definitely. Hey, if the wood bond is stronger than the glue itself or the wood itself, then I guarantee you the tape is stronger than the box itself.
That's right.
Absolutely. So yeah, look for yourself some Gorilla Glue, some Gorilla Tape. They have the wood glue that we've been raving about, talking about this whole time. We use it. It's non-foaming, cleans up with water, and dries to a natural color. Of course, it's sandable, stainable, and what? Strong?
Paintable?
Paintable. There you go.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Paintable. Somebody's been paying attention.
I don't zone out.
I kind of zone out.
So, with strong and durable, it's our go-to product. With the high performance and stainability, paintability, and sandability, as we mentioned, you'll get the professional looking finish that you've been looking for in a project every time. Gorilla is strong enough for the pros and easy enough for the beginners.
Hell yeah.
That's our Gorilla Glue ad. It's backed by Gorilla. It's strong by Gorilla.
Semi-tangential story. I was editing away yesterday, and I was absentmindedly chewing my fingernails. Horrible habit, right? Oh, you guys cracking drinks? Hold on, excuse me.
Yeah, I got a lemon lime.
Absentmindedly chewing my fingernail, and I chipped one of my teeth.
Oh.
Took a pretty
on
good
your
size...
fingernail?
Yeah, I know, crazy. I think it was more the fingernail tore, and then the top tooth smashed into the bottom tooth. Anyways, chipped a tooth. Went to the dentist this morning. They patched it up. No big deal. I was in and out in 30 minutes.
They use Gorilla Glue?
No, but they were doing like composite bonding on my teeth.
Yeah.
And the whole time I'm thinking, I was like, I wonder if the composite bonding is stronger than the tooth itself.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Well, we know the fingernail is stronger than the tooth itself, apparently.
Yeah.
It's not the worst when you chip a tooth.
I haven't done it since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's brutal. I'm the guy though, like I still play rec league hockey. And I'm like, I never wear a mouth guard.
Right. Do you wear a mask? Like a full
Yeah. I'm a goalie, so I got like the face mask. But dude, I know it's stupid. I know, like, I'm thankful. I've had nice teeth, and I'm just like, I can't wear a mouth guard.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
It's so uncomfortable.
They make ones where you can like form it to your mouth. Have you tried that?
Yes.
You like heat it up and then you put it in your mouth and you bite down on it real hard and it's still nothing.
Can't be bothered.
Yeah.
The mouth guard's like wearing a respirator in the shop. Like, we all know, really, every time you're cutting stuff or, whatever, you should be wearing one. Now, like, if I'm spraying stuff, always wear a respirator.
Yeah.
But if I'm just making a couple cuts on the miter saw, listen, I know I should. I don't.
I would love to actually see the data on that. Because every time I see anybody quote anything about a respirator, it's like people who worked in like wood milling factories get cancer like 10
like
times
50
more
years
likely.
ago.
Yeah, and you're like, all right, but how many of them were like smoking on their break? And like, if you're in a factory all day with wood dust all around you versus a couple cuts on the miter saw, like, where's the...
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do y'all think about that, the space helmet that you've seen on like Instagram and everything lately?
It looks dope, but isn't it like $2,500? It's pretty pricey.
Is it?
Well, because it has like a full-on like hose that goes down your back and like cleans the air and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's got a belt and everything. Like, I don't know what's like 3M.
I don't even put on a helmet when I'm riding a bicycle. I'm not going to put on a big giant helmet to cut some wood. Maybe if I was doing like wood turning or something where I was going to be right in it for a while.
Whoa!
What'd you find?
Eric's having his mind blown right now.
Dude, the 3M VersaFlow.
Oh,
$3,430.
it's almost 5,000 Canadian. It's got like a little fanny pack to clean the air, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And so it has like its own air supply.
Yeah. Well, you can get just the mask for $800.
Oh, that's not the thing I'm thinking of.
No.
No.
Which one are you thinking of?
I don't know the name of it, but I want to say it's called like Space Helmet or something like that, and it's more like a globe, like an egg-shaped version of like a space helmet, like where it's clear almost all the way around.
Oh, I just found it. The Future is Here Dusk Mask Helmet.
What? Okay.
It's called Microclimate.
Okay, I think that might be it.
The Air X Microclimate. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's $649 US. Okay.
I'm having a hard time finding this thing. Oh, you guys want to see a truly ridiculous product?
Let
me see if it still exists.
I threw it in the private chat for you to check it out too.
Okay. This product barely even exists anymore, but search the Nosy, the Nosy, and you're going to laugh when you see this.
Oh, are these those things that go over your nose?
It sure is. It's a dusk mask, but just for your nose.
Your wearable air purifier, Jesus Lord.
My favorite is all the cool looking like influencer photos of people wearing them in the street.
Is this supposed to be a joke, or is this like...
No, this is a real thing. So a friend of a friend of mine's wife was the author of this thing, and she was like full all the way in on it, thinking it was going to be some big deal. And I mean, to be fair, in her defense, they did meet their Kickstarter goal of $22,000. So
I think I've gone down the wrong rabbit hole. I can't find this thing.
Nosy.
Yeah, I'll throw it in the private chat for you to click on it.
Although if you go Nosey, there is a social media platform, I think.
Their social media is Breathe with Nosy.
Okay.
Shop Nosy.
It's so funny. I mean, I should get one of these just to wear in a YouTube video. It'd be very funny. Although I have a feeling it does not exist anymore.
This would be a very interesting, like, testing.
Oh, this one goes over your whole nose. I thought this was the little circles that went on the nostrils.
No, like clips onto the bridge of your nose, I think, and then somehow filters.
I don't think it'd work on my nose.
Yeah, it looks like they all have broken noses.
Yeah, it sure does. It sure does. You guys know I'm now old enough that I have this, those like breathe right strips?
Oh, yeah. Do you wear those at bed?
Dude, I put them on. I can breathe so much better.
Nice.
It's like, it's cranking up the airflow to your brain to 11. It's amazing.
Yeah. I've never
seen the ones that are like magnetic.
I got
the little things.
Yeah, so it's funny. I had the strips before, and then I noticed I was getting this red mark on the bridge of my nose.
The adhesive, probably.
The adhesive was like ripping the top of my nose every time I took it off. So I was like, I can't record videos with a giant red spot on my nose. People will make fun of me on the internet.
Yeah.
So I got the one where it's like a little magnet goes here, a little magnet goes here, and then you have a bridge that goes between them and pulls them apart.
You gonna start wearing that during videos too?
Maybe. I mean, the airflow increase is insane.
Okay. I've never tried them.
You should try. I have a deviated septum. Like my nose is kind of messed up, so it might not work for you if you have a good schnoz already. But
did you get blasted in the face as a kid? Like break your nose a few times as a kid?
Yeah. Actually, you know what? It's funny. No, I think the nose, the deviated septum, is like a genetic thing. Okay. But when I was 23, I broke my nose, and my nose is now crooked. But after breaking my nose, I started breathing a lot better through it. Okay. So I think when it broke, it like healed back in a way. It kind of reset as it healed and opened up the airway a little bit.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Hey, our good buddy Scott Walsh, also known as the Dog Kennel King.
I was watching that video earlier.
It was a very interesting video, and like,
it was a great video.
Scott, you crushed the sewing, man. It looked good.
Yeah. I'm gonna get him to redo the interior of my new car.
Yeah, I mean, he glossed over the fact that he was struggling with those drawer slides for an eternity. That was a quick segment in the video.
Yeah,
that was funny. I was here we go.
That's an old YouTuber trick: is you make your mess ups, you include them, but they're very short, and they just you just quietly sweep them under the rug.
Yeah. Well, Scott came to chime in and said, check out the Peak
Safety.
Peak Safety, PEKE safety helmet. Apparently it's one Andy Klein recommends. Okay. I'm seeing that one's $728 US, which isn't bad.
I'm seeing $850 US for that one, but yeah, I can get behind that, I guess. Ooh, this one's have you seen the PowerCap Active IP respirator?
There's all kinds of these things.
It's a full plastic shield, and then the part that you breathe through is actually like on the brim of your hat, kind of, if that makes sense.
Okay.
It's like mounted up high, which is kind of smart.
Here's the thing. You look like an asshole wearing one of these.
100%.
No one's going to deny that. But this would actually probably be pleasant to wear.
Yeah, I'm really digging the idea of having the air intakes up above.
Yeah. I mean, have you ever thought about this? Like, because apparently, like when you're soldering and stuff, like the fumes coming off the solder is not supposed to be good for you, right?
Yeah, well, hence why I made this vacuum, which you can get by scanning the QR code that's on screen right now.
Nice. But like you're like, all right, I got this vacuum, but it's like, should I be masked up for something?
Probably, yeah. It'd definitely be better.
But then it's like it's the whole exposure argument of like, okay, so you're woodworking, you're welding, you're soldering, you're sanding, you're painting or whatever. Like, if I'm painting with shellac-based primer, you guys all know this. Like that stuff's brutal to be in. Like
instant headache for me.
Right. So like everybody would be like, okay, you should be wearing like a organic vapor cartridge and stuff like that. 100%. But if you're painting a bathroom every 5 years and you just like run a fan and exhaust the fan, like
we're talking about
how many years am I knocking off? Yeah.
I wouldn't.
It's all off the backside anyway. It's just the bad years. Just they don't come off the front end.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
That's a good point.
Do people wear like a VOC respirator when they're putting up like normal house paint?
I think so.
Because I've worked with a lot of painters, and I've never seen a respirator amongst them unless they're like spray painting or something.
Yeah. I only see them used when you spray. If you're rolling, never.
Yeah.
But I mean, you still get some VOCs off that, especially if it's like oil-based, shellac-based.
Well,
like some of those primers are brutal, like the stain.
Oh, the stain block ones, yeah.
That's right. Just throw on some Pink Floyd, kick back, and watch pretty colors.
That's right. Free drugs. It's actually exceedingly hard now to find oil-based paints.
I know.
It's like 99% latex now, which is maybe related to how dangerous some of those VOCs were. Almost certainly is.
So I mean, like they've taken lead out of paint, but like, what things do you think that we're using right now? 5 years, 10 years, 50 years from now, we're gonna find out like, what the hell were we doing?
I wonder.
I bet fiberglass insulation is bad.
Fiberglass insulation is definitely bad for you. I mean, if it's not bad for your lungs, it's horrible for your skin. I always get so itchy anytime I use it.
Yeah. What were you saying, Deric? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, I was just going to say some of those 3D printing filaments that we use, especially maybe the cheaper ones.
I know ABS isn't good for you, like the fumes ABS gives off, and I think ASA to a somewhat of a degree. I was talking to Simon about this, and he sent me this article that showed it was like a VOC monitoring of a 3D printer.
Sure.
And he was like, "Well, look at the, you can see here that the VOCs or the PPM are like pretty high for the 3D printer." Mm-hmm. And then I looked down the list further, and it was like half of what you would get from a normal like office like ink printer.
Huh.
And then I was like, oh, well, nobody's like concerned about, maybe office printers are horrible for you. Maybe that's the thing that's going to pull someone here. But I was just looking at the raw numbers, and it was like half as many ppm as an office printer for 3D printers. So I was like,
So do you think that's from the ink, or do you think it's like the paper substrate? It's just like fine paper particulates just.
Great question. I mean, if you look at paper under a microscope, it's just like a bunch of wood pulp put together. Right. So you could imagine that kicking up into the air as it's flying through the machine or something.
Huh.
Yeah. But you know that smell. Like, have you ever been in an office and somebody's running the photocopier? You can smell it in the air, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So.
I don't remember, but I'm sure I have.
Yeah.
But I have no memory of it.
Yeah. I haven't been in an office in a long time. Long time.
Long. Or even in elementary school, university, I remember people using photocopier.
Yeah. You have to pay 15 cents a copy at the library.
Yeah. You ever go to the library and you had to like photocopy pages for some report you were doing?
Oh, yeah.
God,
the
kids
little coin
these days
slot on the side.
Probably never have to experience that. They just reference everything. Well, they get ChatGPT to do all the references, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
You think teachers make kids like go and get physical media to like do research and stuff on, like basically make them learn the skill of like procuring a book?
I'm sure because teachers, no offense to any teachers out there, sometimes they're kind of slow to adapt to the technology changes.
Remember the calculator argument when you were a kid?
Oh boy, do I ever.
You're never going to have a calculator just in your pocket all the time.
When I was in elementary school, they made us all learn to cursive write. Because they were like, once you get out into the real world, everything's cursive.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's all print now.
Yeah. So
you want to know something I'm a little ashamed to admit?
What?
Dude, I can't read cursive.
Nobody can read cursive. It's impossible. It's like purpose made to be as hard to understand as possible.
Like, especially if it's handwritten. Now, if it's like script and it's like, like a sign, I can figure it out.
Yeah.
Right. I can fumble my way through it.
It's because every asshole thinks they have this super stylized cursive writing that's so fancy. And it's like, I guess it looks good aesthetically, but it's completely illegible.
Yeah. Yeah. Like if my mom writes a handwritten note, right?
Yeah.
Gives it to me. I'm like, Mom, I legitimately can't read this.
Oh, my mom wrote everything in cursive. Again, because it's like a different generation. That's how they learn to write.
It's going to be the episode title, one where they can't read.
Oh, I like that, yeah.
Oh, Scott says he still writes half in cursive, half in print. You're part of the problem, Scott.
Yeah, Scott also uses SketchUp. He's
Yeah.
part of that.
I think I got him over on Fusion now. Let's see if he chimes in a live chat. I think I finally wore him down. I screamed at him for years to get onto Fusion.
Yeah. He's on the better half of life. But well, hey, what do you guys been working on? What's going on, Deric? What's going on in your world, man?
Yeah, tell us.
Oh, well, yeah, we've been finally got everything cleared out of the garage, and I am ready to get back out there, which is nice. But we've been getting ready for Thanksgiving this week. We're excited. We got turkey we've ordered, and that's going to be prepared for us. And then I'm just making up all the sides and everything this week. Like I said, the kids are out of school. Well, I said before we went live, but yeah, the kids are out of school for Thanksgiving, so that's been exciting. Everybody's at home. So yeah, we're just kind of sitting back enjoying the holidays this week. What are y'all doing for, I guess Eric, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? I know Zach's probably not doing anything.
Just chilling.
Zach's
It's
just
another
chilling.
Saturday.
So I'm having last week I went over we did like a Friendsgiving thing on Saturday, so that was kind of nice. Everybody just brought like one dish, made it pretty easy for everybody and whatnot. And then Thursday I'm going to my parents' house with my sisters and my grandma, and then on Sunday Mandy's family is coming up to our house, and we're doing a little thing.
Ooh,
This is the
First time hosting Thanksgiving?
No, we hosted it in our apartment a couple years ago.
Okay.
This is the problem with the holidays is like we don't have a tremendously large family, but no one in our family has like a space that works for 15 or 20 people. So it's like we kind of have to divide.
Yeah.
It's
pretty rare to have like a dining room table that's big enough to host 15 to 20 people in this day.
That's what I'm saying.
Right? Sounds like a YouTube video.
True.
The only way that would work for me is because we have like the dining room kind of like there's no dividing wall. It's like effectively in the same room as the living room. So if I made some just like bananas long table, but then I would have to like move the couch and the chairs.
Just have those add a leaf tables.
Yeah.
Have one where you can just keep adding an infinite number of leaves to it.
There's a table I've seen like that in my feed. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but it's like it starts out like a breakfast nook size table, like for 2 people, and then you can pull it apart and it goes like super wide. It's supposed to fit up to like 20 people, and then it's got all these leaves that come out, and then you stack them, and it looks like it's just a series of drawer slides that have been hooked together. And then the bench does the same thing.
Interesting.
I gotta wonder though how I can't imagine it can hold a ton of weight because, like I said, it just looks like a bunch of drawer slides.
It might just be made for social media.
Yeah,
must be.
Yeah,
there's a lot of that.
Like you've seen those like kitchen islands that look like they're like almost like Russian stacker dolls, and they they fold out, and then they have these little like bins and cubbies that come out and transitions to this like massive kitchen island with like a built-in workstation and like slide out cutting boards and stuff, and then it goes
it looks nice, but I wonder how practical that is to actually cut a turkey on.
And then like how much do you really want to like sit there and like transform your kitchen island every time you want to come in there and use it? That seems like a pain. I don't want that.
Again, some of these things they make for great Instagram videos, but I don't know how practical they are in real life.
But like, how practical is having a dining room table with a leaf system in it? Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
Where do you guys stand on tablecloths?
No tablecloths.
No, we have a runner.
Right.
Yeah.
We've had a leaf
makes
in our table too, and we've had that in since we bought it. We hardly ever take it out.
Sure. I'll one up you guys. I'll tell you the level of squalor that I live in. I don't even have a dining table.
Yeah.
You have
eat on the couch or the kitchen.
100%.
Yeah.
There you go.
Kitchen island. We got some stools there, or we got the coffee table in the living room. That's where I eat.
It's an eat-in kitchen. See, we don't have that option. We don't have an island in our kitchen, so we don't have a place to eat. So like you kind of have to eat at the dinner table.
I will say though, like I do like I don't like the idea of the leaf simply for like where do you store it? But the one we have you pull it apart slightly, and then you lift up one end of the leaf, and it folds in half, and then it rolls underneath of the rest of the table.
That's
and
nice.
Connect
I've seen that. I've seen that.
I like that.
Oh, have you guys ever seen it's a round table, and it's like 4 sections, and it pulls out, and then it rotates, and somehow leaves come from underneath and lift up and in?
Yeah. Then it gets a little bigger.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the comment from Jason Grissom? He said, "My great grandma was buried in her tablecloth. Last time I ever saw one."
Just the tablecloth, or I have some more
Jason,
questions.
it's good to hear from you, man. That was good. That was a good
Zinger.
Ooh. Jason's like, and on that, I'm out.
Right?
Everybody go subscribe to Jason's YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
He likes zingers like that.
Oh, he's got good ones, man. He's got a good sense of humor.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Apparently that expanding table is a real product that you can buy for $5,000.
Is that the one that like it's almost like a spinning like orifice?
Yeah. Trying to find. I mean,
It's like you just turn it, and as you turn it, it opens up, and then you keep turning, and the leaves like fill in, and then it locks back into place.
somebody's done a YouTube video about how to build one of these things. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Scott Rumschlag.
Bless you.
Let's see. That's Scott's other channel. Oh yeah, he made it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Made it out of plywood. Neat.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta watch. I gotta figure out this.
Yeah, everybody look up redesigned expanding table by Scott Rumschlag. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that, but if you want to know how it works, I'm pretty sure this video will show you. Wow, the hardware in it is complicated. Holy crap.
Okay, so does the hardware come with it?
I think he might have custom made this.
Dear Lord.
Although that's very complicated for custom made hardware. I don't know. Maybe somebody sells a kit or something. This is insane. It's like a clock on the inside, for God's sake.
Oh my Lord. Now you can buy the plans from him at mechanicallumber.com.
Okay. Oh, he's got this is okay. You know how we joke about how sometimes selling plans is not a good idea because you just spend so much time answering questions?
Yes.
Yeah.
Immediately after the link, he's like, if you have questions, send them to Scott at mechanicallumber.com.
Oh God.
He must just spend all day answering emails about how this thing works.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
How much do you think you charge? How much do you charge for plants?
$80.
Is that how much?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, for something like this, kind of
for $80,
justified.
I'd hope he answers at least a couple questions.
Yeah. I spent today catching up on people asking me for 3D print files.
No.
No, I'm pretty good. I'm, unless somebody's like a dick or something like that. If they just, because so many of my videos, I'm like the water-cooled PS3. I was like, nobody's going to build a water-cooled PS3. Turns out there are exactly 4 people in the world who are interested in building their own water-cooled PS3s, and I sent them all files today.
Right on. So, what are you working on? You water cooling some stuff over there?
Yeah, I got my water-cooled PC that I'm back on. I finished my...
This is the one that you were struggling getting in the drawer, right?
Yes, and Keith hooked me up with some thin, low-profile slides that actually did solve my problem. I have, there's not even daylight wood. It's so tight, it's right there, but it works, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
You better hope in the summer it doesn't expand and then gets...
You shut your mouth. Here.
Hey, at that point, the video's already out, baby. Nobody cares.
That's true. If that happens, then I'm just going to take a piece of sandpaper to my graphics card and sand it down a little bit.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
So I was crushing to get my iMac video done. So I got that done today. So that's a load off. And, and that'll be coming out tomorrow, most likely. And then I was just organizing all the footage and trying to figure out, when you stop a project, and if you stop a project for a month and then come back to it, you have to kind of be like, where was I? What was I like? What was the focus of this video? What was I talking about? So I was reviewing all the footage for the water-cooled PC project, trying to get my bearings again too.
I dig it. Did you think any more about like parting out these projects when you're done and trying to like sell like parts and pieces and stuff out of them? Or are you like, it's not worth my time? Or
But certainly I'll sell parts and pieces out of them. But selling the complete things, I still think I haven't had a project where I really truly feel comfortable turning it over to somebody else.
I know
For both legal and safety reasons. You know what I mean? Like, again, it's like the mask conversation, right? Like, I'm good to cut some pieces of wood on my miter saw and not wear a mask. But if somebody asked me in a professional capacity, I'd be like, oh, you got to wear a mask all the time.
Sure.
And I feel the same way about some of these projects. It's like, well, I don't really mind like an exposed solder connection inside my PS3. And it's not like perfectly sealed and, heat shrink tubing or something like that. But if I were going to hand that over to somebody else, it's like, well, I think there's a higher standard of quality that you would have to push to. Even if somebody would be willing to buy it, I don't know. I wouldn't feel right.
And it's like let's be real, like not disparaging what you're making and stuff. These are prototypes. These are not production.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a great way to put it. And it's like, I know that it's good for me for a YouTube video. I don't know how it's going to hold up to 5, 6, 7 years of abuse.
Right. I mean, hopefully not, but the battery could fail.
Yeah.
4 weeks later.
Yeah. Exactly.
To no fault of yours. I mean, it could be your fault. You could have a bad solder connection, but
or I could have like screwed up the tolerances. Like, for heaven's sake, Samsung made a phone that explodes because they made the tolerances too tight around their batteries.
Right.
Right. It's like, and that's a engineering team with combined hundreds of years of experience, and they still made that mistake. So it's like to
Apple
think
made
that
a phone that you couldn't hold.
Yeah. Right. So. Something like that could easily happen to me.
So you said you got the water cooled PC, and then I cut you off. What was the other project you're working on?
My iMac project. I just that's all done. That's finished.
Nice. Mm-hmm. So, did you screw around with like Mac OS and like?
I did. I played. Yeah, it was fun.
What would you think of it? You're like, this is weird.
It's weird. It's kind of like putting your shoes on the wrong feet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it's familiar feeling, but something's not quite right about it.
Now, it's like going into a grocery store in another country. You're like, the food's here, but I don't know where it's at, and then labels are in a foreign language.
Exactly.
I had the same thing when we were in Curacao. We're going to the grocery store, and like,
we didn't talk about that.
I'm looking at like the meat section, and I'm like, this looks like ground beef.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't have cell service, so I can't use the Google Translate.
Yeah.
I'm like,
in Curacao, did they still have those grocery stores that were like bunkers? Like, it was just like cinder block wall and then like a tin roof. And it's kind of crazy there, eh?
And I also noticed there was a huge spectrum of grocery stores. So you could go to like almost like a Walmart type grocery store. Yeah. That's where the locals go.
Yeah.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing is in English. And then you have like more of like these bunker style ones that are a little more touristy. They're like closer to the beaches and stuff like that. Those, they seem kind of like 50-50 on the English.
Okay. You mean in terms of people talking there or like the product packaging? Oh, okay.
Yeah. The packaging
is crazy because I think they have like 3 official languages. So everybody there is multilingual, but whether or not you get somebody who speaks your language is bit of a toss-up.
And the wild thing is like you'd go out to a restaurant, somebody comes up to your table. I think they would just kind of like racially profile you and just be like, I'm going to go for this language. And then like there's many times people come up and say something and we just kind of pause because I'm like, I didn't hear what they said, but I assume that's because they were talking in another language. So I wasn't like instantly like responsive. Yeah. And then they'd just be like, English, and we're like, oh yeah, and then they'd be like, and I'm like, okay, sorry. Like I felt rude, like not knowing their language, but they're trying to do like Spanish and English, and then like their
Dutch too,
Dutch dialect thing.
Yeah,
it was very interesting. Very
Yeah.
interesting.
And you kind of, I mean, if somebody told me you were Dutch, I'd be like, yeah, I believe that. You're like
Yeah, I'm
tall,
very
kind
pale.
of blonde. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my fair skin.
Yeah.
But
So what do you think of Curacao?
it was, dude, I liked it. I definitely
Yeah.
like to go back. It was super sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a nice place. Did any big giant cruise ships come while you were there?
So we didn't stay in Willemstad. We
Okay.
stayed in Jan Sofat or whatever the hell. No,
That's
Jan Teal. That was the name of
Teal,
our
yeah, okay.
apartment complex. Jan
Yeah.
Sofat. We were in Jan Teal, so it's like east of
Okay.
Willemstad. It was a lot quieter, but we did see a couple cruise ships like out and about, but didn't
Okay.
see, wasn't like next to any, but they look pretty big, man.
I remember going to Gentile. Okay. I'm just looking at the map now. It's been a while since I was there, but the cruise ships dock in Willemstad or just off to the side of Willemstad.
But it was a good little trip. Had a good
Nice.
time.
You do some good diving?
Yeah, saw all kinds of good stuff. Very
They have
relaxed.
any good shipwrecks there or anything like that?
I don't know. I think they might, but we didn't do any shipwreck stuff.
Did you check out the beach I recommended with the sea turtles?
We wanted to. That was the day that we got a late start, and then we blew a tire. I tell you, we blew a tire.
No.
Okay, so we're driving up to the beach that you told us to go check out. It's at the very, very west end of the island, which should be like a 45-minute, maybe an hour drive.
Yeah.
So we're heading up there. I'm driving. I'm not driving like a jerk or anything. And then I just hear like, boom, like the ding on the car. I'm like, oh, whatever. Because this car, it's an island car, right? Every light that can be on the dashboard is on.
For people who've never been there before, the roads are not very smooth in Curacao. There's a lot of pavement to gravel to pavement to gravel, and
there are no speed limits most of the place because you can't go fast.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I'm dead serious. 100% serious. They're the only speed limits you'll see are on like the highways, and that's a very generous term.
Yeah.
So like I'm driving down this road, I'm going like 30, 35 miles an hour, and like get a ding, and I'm like, whatever, not really too concerned about it. And then like it says like tire pressure. I was like, okay, I'll keep an eye on it, right?
Yeah.
And as I'm going like every quarter mile I go, it's dropping a PSI. I'm like, all right, this is not good.
Yeah.
So I find the most reliable looking gas station I can pull into. And this one, I'm like, this one looks pretty nice, relatively speaking. So I pull in there, and my sister's boyfriend gets out of the car, and you just hear like a very, very, very aggressive leak.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, all right, well, we need to jack this car up before it just sits on the rim and potentially like bends the rim, right?
Yeah. So
we're like scrambling. Of course, it's like a 2004 Dodge Journey. I mean, everything in this car is rusted. And so we get the jack out, and like this thing it's never been greased. It's got factory grease on it, and like two of us are trying to like turn like the little wrench to get this thing, finally get it up or whatever. Meanwhile, my sister and Miranda are like, all right, well, we're going to call like the rental car company. Well, you don't really have cell service down there. So she tries calling them on a WhatsApp.
I was going to say, it's one of those countries where basically the entire island operates on WhatsApp.
Yeah. Which is like it's like a scam thing, like a telegram.
You think it's a scam? Like you'll go to when people who've never been there, you go to like a car rental place for instance, and their main point of contact will be a WhatsApp. Yeah. Like they don't have a telephone number that they list. They have a WhatsApp number listed.
Yeah. But listen to this. We're in the middle of effing nowhere, man.
Yeah.
Like in Curacao. We get a hold of them, and they're like, they don't even want to call. They just said like, message us. And we're like, God, this is so shady or whatever. We're like, we send them our location on the WhatsApp thing. Told them what happened. They go, we'll be there in 15 minutes.
Okay, not bad.
So from the time I got out of the car to the time that they showed up with a brand new car, moved our bags over, and said, "Go ahead."
Wow.
Under 30 minutes, man.
Okay. Damn, that's good service.
You wouldn't even get that here in the States.
No, if you had like the premium level of service at Enterprise, they'd be like, "Yeah, we'll send somebody when we send somebody. We'll be there between 4 p.m. and 4 a.m."
It'd take you 30 minutes to go through the phone tree when you called in.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
So like, if you go to Curacao, D&D car rental, you're gonna go online and say this looks shady. You're gonna show up and be like, "I don't know about this place." No questions asked.
When I was there, I rented like a 1995 Nissan Pathfinder.
Yeah.
And when I picked it up, I literally went to the dude's house.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Like he just had a house with like 4 or 5 off-roady cars. And
just probably paid cash.
I can't remember. I think I like e-transferred them or something. Like I don't even remember, wire transfer them or something like that. I can't even remember, it's been so long. But yeah, it was wild. But you know, like it was a car. It was pretty beat up. All the check engine lights and all that stuff were on. So, but I just didn't care. Like I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna beat on this thing while I'm here.
And like we like go to like turn it in or whatever, and I'm like, "Do I need to?" He was like, "Oh, you're good. Bye."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Okay." I mean, I guess they assume the car comes back. It's like they got what they gave you. I don't know.
If the car comes back, the wheels are still on it. They're like, cool. Great job.
You're on an island. How far can you go with it, really?
That's what I'm saying.
That's a good point as well.
Yeah,
they're gonna find it.
Right.
It was a good little trip. It was a good little trip. Highly suggest people go check it out. It's real fun, real laid back. And
did you go to the bridge in the middle of Willemstad? That like
that bridge is insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. How long would you figure that thing is? Like a couple hundred feet?
Yeah.
And it's just like it'll fully swing 90 degrees in order to let boats in and out of the harbor.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's wild. And if it's not, it's like it's crazy because it cuts. It's one of the only ways to get to like downtown Willemstad.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's closed or if it's open so that a boat can go by, the walk is insane.
Oh yeah.
It takes you like that little bridge shaves like an hour off the walk.
But it's a cool little place, like interesting architecture, a lot of cool stuff to see, and it's just different than a lot of islandy, beachy places. Like it was nice. I liked it. But I came back and now I want to do some. I had this idea, like I want to do like 1-day builds, like knock out a couple small projects, but like in each of them, I want each of them to kind of highlight like essential skills that are really good to learn. So like one of them is like wooden spatulas. Wooden spatulas are a great way to, like use up scraps and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And like, sure, you could trim them all out on the bandsaw and stuff like that, but you can do it way more efficiently if you make these like custom work holding jigs. So like I like talk about that in that video. And then I also talk about making this like custom shaped like knife block holder. So you like put it in your drawer, you open up a drawer, then boom, you have all your knives like filed in there. And that's kind of like, okay, well, you can do all these shapes by hand, but if you do template routing, like here's how the templates make it faster and more efficient.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just like work through some stuff like that, and I'm doing like this like fold down like coat rack that kind of just looks like a flat piece, and then like the little like tabs kind of like fold down. You can hang coats on it and then like push it back up. Just kind of like some simple projects. It's kind of fun to do like some of these small things. It's not like a 3-week long piece of furniture. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So for your spatulas, you're gonna do the spatulas, and then I'm assuming at one point you're gonna throw it at the camera, and you can be like, so if whenever you're done with your spatula, you want to make sure you put it in your drawer, and if you need to learn how to make a drawer, I have a course on how to make drawer boxes.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna pitch the drawer box course on this one. I don't think.
What are you gonna pitch then?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay.
We'll see.
How are you going to package that video for the audience?
Yeah, that's a good
What's your hook?
100%. I think I might do, because like these like the compilation videos where it's like 10 projects woodworkers need to build. They do so well.
Yeah.
So I might just do something like, 5 one-day projects every woodworker needs to build or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
Learn woodworking in 5 projects. I don't know.
In 5 days or something like that.
Yeah,
something
I was
like
thinking the Learn Fusion 360 in 30 days guy.
Oh, so you wanting to put them all out as one video, not individual ones. Okay.
Yeah, because like realistically, I'm making a wooden spatula. Like
it's a 5-minute video.
Right. I can't make a 30-minute video about making an effing spatula. Like that's absurd. No one cares watch that long. But if you kind of look, I'll watch a video that's like 5 short, small projects and stuff like that. And
again, there's magic to the list video because you're like, even if I'm not interested in number 2, maybe number 3 will be the one that really excites me.
3 and 5, those are the ones I want to watch.
Yeah.
And kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You better believe a lot of these projects that I'm making, I'm giving out as gifts for the holidays.
There you go.
Everyone this year is getting a wooden spatula.
I see. I thought you were going to give away the plans as like a whatchamacallit, like an email lead gen.
No, I thought about making plans for some of this stuff, but also I don't know what the ROI is on them.
Yeah, you spend
I can't imagine.
more time making the plans than you would doing the project.
Now, I do want to do a video where I make call it like essential table saw jigs or something like that. I will make plans for that because I think people are more inclined to probably get plans for something like that than they are for plans to make a spatula.
Shop projects in general, I imagine, do better on plans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, way better. I think I'm kind of over making plans on furniture for now.
Furniture? I think that's probably a good idea. I mean, it's like, the wider the application of the plan, the more likely it's going to do better, right? Like, how many dining room tables are somebody looking to build? But like some small shop project is infinitely more applicable to a wider number of people.
Right. Yeah. Right. But then you feel bad because I get people who are like, hey, did you make plans for this? And it's like, well, no. And if I sell 4 of them, I'm not even getting my time back, especially if I hire it out. I'm losing money if I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just got to kick him to the course. You got to be like, no, I didn't make plans, but I have this cabinet making course that goes over a lot of the essential
makes a great
skills.
Christmas gift.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have plans for the spatula? No, but I do have a course all about how to make drawer boxes.
Yeah.
Like what? Yeah. And it'd be like, by the way, it's currently on sale, Black Friday sale, site-wide. Shameless plug.
Trust me, if you do the course, you will be able to build the spatula at the end.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, do we have any shameless Black Friday plugs? Zach, Deric, you guys running anything?
I mean, I think we have one brewing for anybody who's thinking about becoming a patron.
Ooh, we do have that one.
We do have that one. What is the code again? I've forgotten.
I'll look it up. You guys talk about it.
No, I wrote it down. This is a test to see if you guys knew what it was. So for anybody,
25?
OTC 25. OTC 25. So for anybody who's considering becoming a patron of this show over on patreon.com/offthecutpodcast, when you sign up, put the offer code in OTC25 and you'll save 25%. And that is active November 24th to December 1st. So get on it.
Monthly or annual.
Oh,
you want to go ahead and sign up for the whole year, you can do that, yeah.
And
don't you get it? No, does that stack on the other? Because don't you already get like 10 or 15% off?
Oh, I don't know. I would assume so.
If you do the year, I think.
Yeah, it must stack.
I would assume it would stack.
Yeah.
I don't know why it wouldn't.
And we're going to let you guys
if you're subscribed, you could probably take advantage of it too. Just sign up again.
We're not doing the thing that all the cable companies do where they give the best deals to their new clients, but then they stiff all their old clients. If you're currently a patron and you want to re-up with the discount code, we won't hold it against you. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
If it gives you trouble, let us know. Take
Yeah.
care of it.
You know what I was thinking about doing? Because I didn't even bother. The digital files and stuff like that, stuff I sell in my store is such a small part of my business. I didn't even bother running a Black Friday promotion. Or
dude,
like
you
that.
should have.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
What do I care? Like, I don't know. Do you really think it's going to move the needle for somebody gets my $5 3D print file if they get it for $4 or $2.50 or something like that?
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
The amount of people that are downloading digital files that are like $8 and $10 on my website. That's I'll take 40% off of that.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I was thinking it'd be funny though, because people are so inundated with Black Friday stuff right now. If you said you were doing a Black Friday deal where you charged 10% more, I think it might catch the eyes of some people. I don't know how well received it would be, but it would definitely get people's attention.
This week only, everything twice the price.
Right.
20% more.
Yeah, that would be pretty funny. But like, enter this code to add 20% to your order. I guarantee there'd be people who do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dadu's saying he could set the price on my store to negative $5 each and see what happens. That'd be interesting. Might bankrupt me pretty quick.
So you would have to pay them?
Yeah, I had to pay them to take my
That'd be
files.
wild. That'd be wild. But dude, you should always send out, like, I feel bad sending out emails, but like they convert. I mean, Scott did one because I'm on his email list. I'm on a lot of people's email lists just to kind of see what they do. Scott sent one out for his course and he said it converted well. So
I'm just so fatigued by all the Black Friday stuff, especially because so much of it is just so I think Scott actually and you both gave pretty big discounts, so it kind of makes sense. But all these Black Friday deals were 5% off, 5% off.
Right.
Get out of here! You can miss me with that stuff.
Yeah, I initially did mine. I was like 15, 20%. I was like, that's dumb. Yeah. I want something where somebody goes, whoa,
yeah.
I did 40% off site-wide, everything, 3D printed files, digital downloads, courses, whatever.
Yeah,
40%.
I had to go get that off the cut windbreaker.
That's what I'm saying. You can get an off the cut windbreaker, off the cut T-shirt.
I think off the cut windbreaker. If you took 40% off that, you might be losing money.
Oh, I am. Yeah. If people buy merch, I lose money. But I'm like, it was way easier than being like, except on merch, because like I make like $2 on each one of those, and like, because I'm not looking to put a T-shirt on my website and be like, this is a $47 T-shirt. Get out of here. No one cares.
Yeah.
But I think they care about the same if it's 40 or if it's 20.
Yeah. Well, while we're doing shameless plugs, 40% off everything on my website.
There you go.
Use the code BF25 at checkout. Courses, everything.
Scott, I know you're in the live chat right now, so if you say the discount code for your course, I'll read it online so people maybe we can convert some people to your course.
Yeah. Well, Scott one-upped me. He's doing 50% off his course.
50% off.
Wow. I know, man of the people. I think his might be automatic. I don't know if you need a code.
Yeah, he's saying you don't need a discount. All right, everybody go check out Scott's course and sign up. Well, it's 50% off.
Just remember, it's not scottwalsh.com.
What is it? Scott Walsh.
Scottwalsh.co.
.co.
Yeah, don't you remember somebody owns the .com? You can't figure it out.
Right.
Well, hey.
That sucks.
I want to give a huge shout out to our newest patron.
Oh, right.
Raimundo Santiago.
Good name.
Missed that the last couple weeks. Sorry about that.
Yeah, my fault. 100% my fault. I was out. I'm usually the guy who writes all this stuff down. And
he's the adult in the room. Deric and I are just along for the ride.
Yeah. But we want to give a huge shout out to everyone this Thanksgiving time. You know, we got to give thanks for everybody. Patron or not, we appreciate you, because we could not do this show. We would not have the sponsors that support us and all the patrons, everybody who make this possible. So thank you.
You know, it's not really about the money at the end of the day. It's the motivation. I wouldn't get up and talk to Deric for an hour every single week if there weren't somebody on the other side listening.
No. That makes me wonder, like, people start these podcasts, like especially like celebrities and stuff, and they're like, "Hey, I'm just going to start a podcast." I'm like, how long does it take somebody to like actually, like, like a Joe Rogan or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Like episode 1, 2, 3, like, do you think he had like thousands and thousands of people listening, or just like?
I don't know. It's a great question.
Probably a decent amount pretty early on, because usually, like, especially the celebrity-driven ones, they start out with sponsors and deals and everything.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, big time.
I think there's big podcasting kind of conglomerates or like production companies that will approach people and be like, hey, cast member X from The Office, do a podcast about your character on The Office. We can sell 3 ad spots an episode.
Right.
I bet. Yeah.
We know based on your name that we can promote it. We can get 10,000 listeners right away.
They got whole teams for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, we're 192 episodes in, and we still have no idea what the hell we're doing.
Well, that's the greatest thing about podcasting. You just show up, turn on the mic, and whatever comes out, comes out.
That's right.
Well, speaking of coming out, we are going to, I don't know.
Not where I expected that sentence to go.
No. Speaking of ending, I don't know. We're going to head over to let me guess. Jesus Lord.
It's okay. Take a breath. Reset.
I don't have a segue. I'm just going to tell you, we don't have an after show this week because we are going to hang out with our top tier patrons with the BYOC call that we do once a month. Hang out with all of our top tier patrons, and we talk about whatever they want to talk to. They join us on a video call, and we all just chat together and have a good time.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm struggling tonight.
That's all right.
I can't talk.
It's all right.
But
we'll get through it. It's BYOC. The patrons will do the talking from now on.
That's right.
That's true. Well, everybody, have a fantastic Thanksgiving if you celebrate it in the domicile you're in.
Mm-hmm.
And
if not, just celebrate.
Wouldn't that be wild if there was an anti-Thanksgiving? You think there is? Like,
well, what a turkey celebrates. Definitely not Thanksgiving. So
that's true. That's true. That's true. Well, everybody, thanks so much for listening, supporting the show. We will catch you next week, or we'll catch you over on the BYOC. And as a reminder, no after show this week. There will be one next week, though.
See you, everybody.
See ya. I'm going to give a huge shout out to our returning top tier patrons.
Corey Duvall at Woodcraft and Honey.
Josh at Sawdust Builds.
Joe Welsh at Delaware Valley Workshop.
Goblin Spanker.
You can't say that anymore. Bill Burkle, WTV Woodworking.
Dadu said, yeah, buddy.
Building Creative.
Bailey Thompson.
Zach, to be honest with you, I don't even know if I follow you.
Bingo bango, you're done.
You should stop.